When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tuggle. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Purdue's offense will have the football first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. And the Boilermakers will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll move the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Caught close to the marker, it's Smith. Turning it on! Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
If you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving yards.
Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everyone grabs it inside the 10. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
Third down and short is exactly what you want on offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, third and short, now set up in a first and goal situation.
The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Tuggle. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Rides to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking left. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the run, it's Peoples. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Hit as he throws. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Lost one deep down the right side.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Gets it out quickly. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Makes the grab. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man, it's Smith. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Well, you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his 2 Heisman trophies.
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got his man quickly. No chance to run, but still a good game. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Sayin. Fires to the middle. It's caught. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
And the Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Makes one man miss. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The offense changing the play. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Duke. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the first down, we need more yards, but if you think about it, nice short completion sets up a 3rd down, and guess what, nowadays 4th down, green light, we're gonna go for it anyways.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. To the ground with the back. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Sayed. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Quarterback empties his backfield. He'll start this drive firing. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give on the option. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run play action. He caught it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games. especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they... And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
And the Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Going to try to pop one on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Creates a little space.
The return is brought down at the 33, and the Ohio State offense will take over.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Right on the money. Wide open spaces. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. The RPO, fire complete to the left. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
The Boilermakers will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Running back searching for a hole. Crosses the 45. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Man, you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by their defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football, almost had the big play.
They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. Trying play action. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24.
If you don't have good vision, you're not going to be a middle-of-the-field safety. You got a lot of ground to cover from hash to hash. You better be able to see the quarterback. You better be able to see routes and break on the football. Nice job seeing the formation, seeing the route, breaking on it, and making the interception.
They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's McCoby. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and look at the room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. Powers through the defender. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Power football with the run. Past the first down marker and still running. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Gonna take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Gain of 40.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver, so that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming.
One back, baby, one back.
He's got it and still on his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Unloads quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Makes the catch. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden,
Converts on 4th down, still going. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. UConn is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Duke. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And after that punt, that's where they'll mark it. It'll be just inside the 35-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Leaves it with the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Grab near the marker, it's Tate. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires downfield. Finds a man by himself. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping into the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw it, Sayin. Throws to the tight end. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
And they did tack on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Boilermakers line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll just down it right there.
That's a great job. The football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone. That was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
They'll give it to the back. Not much room there. They'll give him one to the 9. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well stick with him. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the catch. It's Thurman. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking...
It's a running room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Graham. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The handoff keeps working on that clock. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Fires into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Boilermakers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Still running at the 40. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Boilermakers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Bring in the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. We want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard. No matter who's in the game, who we've rotated, everybody's trying to get a 0 up there.
The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. DB's locked up tight on the receiver. He lofts one down the sideline. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. And the Boilermakers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. They're working that left side. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party gift, a late touchdown.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Tulane delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in New Orleans. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the American. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
They'll run it from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.